Alright, so I just got done talking about One Piece for some reason, and everybody seemed to hate this scene or hate to watch this panel because it was such a shock to the One Piece community. Portgas D. Ace, adopted older brother of Luffy, stronger pirate than Luffy at the time, has died. To be honest, I'm not even a fan of One Piece and I'm quite critical of it, but since I have so much investment in it, I feel like I earned the right to say how I'm going to say this, and I know this is going to trigger a lot of you, so be warned, this is a light disclaimer. Alright, so before we get back to the main topic, I want to say this. So Ichiro Oda's work, throughout all my years observing and critiquing this man, basically I have to say his biggest weakness is that he doesn't know how to make a proper death sequence. One Piece isn't a show about the harsh pirate world and the cruel conditions and this boy's perspective. No, One Piece is this lighthearted adventure about a boy becoming a better person through his friends, his adventures and experiences and all that stuff. Throughout these adventures, he may have tribulations and obstacles he has to face. Yes, some are more grave than others, but overall, you're the cameraman who follows the boy in the Straw Hat Pirates. Alright, so let's get that clear, let's get that settled. I don't want to hear any other context or anything fast forward in this video. We already know what's the center stage about.
Oh, get to the point already. You've just been talking in circles. I know you want to talk about Ace. I know you hate One Piece. You guys are just mad because it's popular and all this and that.
I know this is you guys' reactions at this point, but please, if you reach to this point, hear me out. Because what I'm saying is partially true, depending on how you look at it. Maybe I can be wrong though. You feel me? So yeah, I'm gonna say it right now. Alright, so Oda is not good in making death sequences. This is his biggest flaw. This is his biggest weakness. They're only plot devices to advance the plot forward. There's so much escalation, so many stakes that we already know our heroes are gonna be okay by the end of this episode or arc, or however you're consuming the medium. Instead of these scenes being reactions to interactions and stuff like that, these deaths are honestly hinted, build up, basically hindsighted to in a degree. The person who died has some type of relation to the main cast in some way or fashion, and that either inspires them and drives them to move forward, or vice versa. If somebody in the main or supporting cast has to get cut off, it's gonna do the same thing. They had some dreams or something they didn't have fulfilled yet. Now we segue into Ace's death, and this is an anomaly, especially since technically it's so sudden. Instead of really being foreshadowed or mentioned, it just happens, unlike out the blue, basically. For some ungodly, superficial reasons, Ace is a popular favorite among the fans, and they love him to death. They love him like a main character, even though his significance and his plot points has nothing to do to drive the main narrative outside of the story's convenience. Luffy went to go save him from prison, break him out for prison, and this man threw it all away because of his temper. I said it earlier, we are the cameraman, and what little windows that we took a peek on Ace's journey, we kind of get a character of him, but it's not enough to significantly connect to him to even feel any type of way against his death. Outside of Luffy's interference with this man's story arc and lining, we will never ever find Ace moving the plot forward. I know I'm 3 years late on this video, but please, can somebody help me answer in the comments? Please help me understand, because I don't think I'm missing anything. Ichiro himself said that he wanted Ace to die for some reason. I will never know, but basically his editors was going against the idea since he was a fan favorite, but he went through with it anyway, so I can only call this a contrivance. This whole plot point was contrived, almost to the point of shock value, because honestly, Oda had a whole script with Ace still being alive and continuing the story. So what is the real necessity? What is the cause? Why did this man have to die? And why was the fan reception so big and shocked? I know you guys get lost in the sauce easily, so my main point is, outside of plot contrived reasons being a plot device, what is Ace's role in the overall story? This is what I call the mangaka or the creator making the audience work instead of himself, because One Piece isn't about perspectives and emotions and how they influence the plot. No, It's not depth. It has no deep writing. So let's pretend it does. Do not pretend that it's any way deep or moving. We come to see the fights. We come to see adventure. That's really it. No need to pretend. Okay? So yeah. What do you guys think? Like and subscribe. Comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to think, because I just had to say my piece at this point. You know? Anybody help me with this? Please? Please? It's your boy Rank Up. I'm out.